best part about it, in my opinion, is it looks natural. It looks really, really good. So Dr. Layke, I'm interested in how hair implant technology improved since Jon's initial procedure. What changed?
I think he originally had undergone an antiquated procedure known as follicular unit transplantation, and that was done via the strip method, where they take a large strip from the scalp and the posterior aspect of the head. The problem is it's more painful, it leaves a large scar, and many times that's all you see. And then the grafted hairs can tend to look as they're very unnatural in clumps. Mm-hmm. And we perform what's called a single follicular unit extraction. And that is different because what we do is use a machine that will actually extract the single follicle, which sometimes is 1 to 4 hairs. We can split those 4 hairs and then reimplant them as single hair follicles. And so it just tends to look more natural. We can create a cowlick. We can move the position of the hair, how the person styles it. So it's just a much better technique.
Dr. Layke, explain, in your mind, and I couldn't agree more, that nowadays it's the surgical technique that you described, individual follicles, but as important is the pre and post-op care when it comes to hair restoration. Tell us why that's so important.
Well, definitely, it's similar to planting a garden. I mean, you can plant as many seeds as you want, but if the soil doesn't contain the adequate nutrients, and you're not watering it, and afterwards, you're just not going to get the same result. And the same thing holds true for the scalp. And we have a very regimented outline for each one of our transplants. Sometimes you go get a hair transplantation and they send you off with baby shampoo and they say, just wait the 9 months to a year. For us, we take a proactive approach, and it doesn't necessarily mean taking medications, but we do have a supplement that we take prior to receiving the transplantation. And this supplement contains several vitamins, nutrients, keratin, proteins, as well as saw palmetto. And that inhibits the conversion, as you know, into a harmful hormone called DHT, or dihydrotestosterone. And it's very important for hanging on to the hairs that you have while you allow the transplanted hairs to grow. Then at a week later, we use a cleansing conditioner that tends to not strip the oils from the hair and provides nutrients. So again, going back to that analogy, we're adding nutrients to the soil. And then a month later, we'll actually start a compound, a spray that it contains an active ingredient called Redensyl. Redensyl is up to 2 times as effective as minoxidil, and that alone thickens the hair shaft, keeps more hair, natural hair in that growth phase and plateau phase, while your transplanted hair has a chance to show the outcome.
It sounds like this is a several-month process, and I would only imagine things are going to get better. So what can Jon look forward to in the next few months? What is he going to see as far as improvement?
Sure, this is a very early result. The final result is going to take 9 to 12 months, make no mistake, but it only means that it's going to look better as the year progresses.
Good stuff. Hair restoration has come a long, long way.